Time to go.
Jean will be upset.
Time for your arraignment! Witness the power of the rock. Rain outlines your fate.
Nice and spicy!
Bring it!
Leave me.
Ring cutter!
Let's do this then! Yes, you are. Qualified after all. You win. You win.
All right. Hear the echoes of the valley! Witness the power of Gua. Know my sword!
Wrap up the flame! Boom boom! Within the law.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Hey, yeah! Boba, get the
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
inadmissible evidence! Incinerate! Yeah.
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Eat this!
Witness the power of Gugwa! Know my sword!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's your toast! Delicate as silk.
Your life is mine! Don't waste my time!
I'm going in! Eat this! Drop the color. Scatter! Let me
Submit!
It's nothing.
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look. Add Ast. Thank you for. Add Ast.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange
All I can think about is D-Luke. outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Leave me
Let
alone.
me read your verse.
Let's do
Rain
this
outlines your fate. Huh?
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
All right.
Boba, get them!
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
Time for your arraignment! Incinerate!
Ha. Let the mountain's veins boil.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! You're toast!
Bring it. Hear the echoes of the valley. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Skip the boom! Inadmissible evidence! Ja. Ja. Ta. Ta. Ha. Ta.
Letting brave names echo. Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Rain outlines your fate.
Teamwork is dreamwork! You're toast! Delicate as silk.
Your life is mine. Don't waste my time. I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Nice and spicy. Hey-ya!
Disruptive code. Scatter! Give up.
This will be interesting.
Are you here to play with me?
Falling leaves, adorn my night! Into the wind!
Look at
So, cool it!
Just
Take flight! Sakura swirl!
Clouds high, the birds call!
shine. Are you here to play
The
with
wind knows me. Don't get frostbite.
Glaze over!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Access denied!
the more look at me.
It is something of a luxury, but I love listening to the rain from the courtyard. Chip! We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda...
We'll need a strategy.
All hail!
Well, here comes another.
Hold the line!
Whirling snow! Yeah!
Let
One with nature.
do this then!
Embrace the ice! Take flight! My apologies!
Let's do this then!
Born of ice and froth.
Into the wind.
That was quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Access denied.
One with nature.
Allow me. Take flight.
Into the wind.
Kamisato art. Sometsu.
Let's move out. We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule.
Time to go. I follow the wind. Yeah.
What a place. It's full of surprises. Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
A blade embraces its duty.
We can help you publish your records.
Stay a little longer this time.
Thank you for... Ad Ast... Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Wrath of the flame! Motion to compel!
All right.
Leave me alone. Let's do this then! Out of you! Yes, you are! Or get blown away! You win.
All right. All right. Letting brave names echo! Witness the power of Gugwa! Know my sword!
Eat this! Boba, get the time for your arraignment! Boom! Motion to compel!
All right. Hear the echoes of the valley!
You're toast! Out of the frying pan, wrath of the flame!
Let me weave you a verse.
Incinerate! Teamwork is dreamwork! Ha! Eat this! I am the cutting edge of fashion! Submit! Yeah. Everybody stand back! Let's look. Boba, get them! You're toast! Disruptive color! Scatter! Yeah. It's nothing. Fire!
There are leaves around. The wind knows me.
Yeah! Silence! Solidify! The tides beckon.
Add as. Thank you for. Add as.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of...
sword!
Gather! Order guide you.
This may hurt a little.
Transfixed!
Solidify!
Body and let me weave you a verse. No, my sword!
Gather!
We should look for a place to take shelter. I'll be fine, but we don't want you catching a cold.
Overruled!
This kind of weather is more enjoyably spent under the cover of shade.
Add Astro. Thank you for. Add Astro.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. Transfixed.
Locked up!
Bring it! Laid bare.
Staring and something you wish to report? Go.
echoes of the valley!
You asked for it! Stop right there!
Claim these souls!
Final warning!
Target acquired. Here's how I out.
Are you running away?
got him cornered.
Stop right there!
Letting brave names echo!
You asked for it! Final!
I won't hold you back. Much.
Transfixed! Wind Strider!
All right.
Wind Strider!
Bring it!
One with nature.
Overruled!
As one with wind and cloud.
I'm going in! Hear the echoes of the valley! This is where you belong. Laid bare.
What could the children...
Time to go.
Bring it! All right.
The wind knows me.
Laid bare.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Everybody stand back!
Letting great names echo!
Something. Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention. What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
All right. We should,
Ancient alchemy truly is
Welcome. How
fascinating.
can I help you? Star Snatch Clip is a name variation of Liyue. Has nice pots for
Ancient
commercial
alchemy
court and
truly is
also fast
fascinating.
Which should I choose?
Perfect weather for a nap in the workshop.
Let it be known that divinity is mine!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Perish!
Wind strike! Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed!
A thousand eons, mine to dominate!
Let's light it up!
Time to go. Kneel! Time to go. Burn to oblivion!
Bring it!
Let's light it up!
Kneel! Good riddance, cruel world. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Into the wind. Not possible.
Overruled!
Everybody stand back!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Clouds high, the birds come.
This is where
I can't lose it all again.
Fear not. What's a little thunder when even lightning wouldn't dare strike our path?
Let it be known that divinity is mine!
Let's light it up!
I am the all-knowing God!
Transfix!
Kneel!
Fine. Wind strike!
Burn to oblivion!
Overruled!
Reality is pain! Good riddance, cruel world.
The wind knows me.
Let's light it up!
Bring it!
Not possible.
Wind strike!
I'm going in!
I was destined for more. My lucky day!
Laid bare, one with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
Teamwork is strength!
Let engraved names echo!
Witness my transfixed.
Into the wind.
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil!
My lucky day!
One with nature.
I'm going in!
Let engraved names echo!
To the berry.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Let's light it up!
Laid bare.
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley! The forge grows cold. Let engraved names echo!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Berry.
Transfixed.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Everybody stand back!
Our cause is as unyielding as ice.
There is no escape!
This is order. Solidify! Let the mighty be humble!
Your coming was foretold. For the eternal oasis!
Time to shine! Now you shall perish! Remove all obstacles.
I will have order. Be sanctified. Settle down.
The eternal oasis at long last!
Shine down! Oh, really?
Torn to oblivion!
Absurd.
Order guide you.
Illusion shattered!
Stabilize.
May I present?
Shine down! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
This is order. Gather.
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Overrule. Into the wind.
Letting brave names echo!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Bring it!
Everlasting as the moon! Laid bare.
Let the world collide!
Order guide you. Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head. Settle down.
Illusion shattered!
Time to shine! Yoo-hoo!
Solidify.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Silence. Be sanctified.
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Let the world collide!
I will have order. Gather. Bow your head. The tides beckon. Be not perturbed. I am
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Stabilize. Settle down.
Everybody stand back! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Transfixed!
This is... Wind Strider! Ha! Yeah.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
As one with wind and cloud!
Laid bare!
Never again.
Overruled!
Let's light it up!
The wind knows me. It's fine. So many regrets. Into the wind. Time to go.
Let engraved names echo!
Going in!
Clouds high. The birds call.
This is where you fall. Transfixed! Laid bare.
The wind knows me. One with nature.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Everybody stand back!
As one with wind and cloud.
Let's light it up!
Wind Strider. This is...
Overruled!
The wind knows me. Time to go. One with nature.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
bursting at the moon! What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Let's light it up! Hear the echoes of the valley! I'm going in!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Let's hope you put up with
Let's
good
finish
fight.
this fast! Bring it!
Yeah.
Let the mountains be spoiled! Laid bare!
Let's hope you put up
Into the wind.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Yeah! Hear the echoes of the valley!
All right, let's finish this fast. Everybody stand back!
The wind knows me.
Yeah.
Fallen leaves adorn my nut.
Letting grave names echo! Bring it!
All right. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Let's finish.
All right, let's finish this fast.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Go in!
Witness my rise. Overruled.
Let's hope you put up a good
One with
fight.
wind and cloud.
I see. Thank you so much.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength, since we're facing the same enemies. I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so...
All right. Thank you so much.
Hi, Catherine, it's us! Got any new commissions?
Ah, you two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of an invasion. So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, we can stay informed. Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces can take immediate action. Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information, rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once. So please also take a chance to relax, you two. You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest.
So that's the plan! Whew, we can finally stop and take a break. Paimon knows that! It's not like Paimon...
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past. The people here generally once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal life.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom. Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better? Wow! So we'll finally get to meet Xilonen, the legendary forger of ancient names! Paimon still can't believe anyone could forge those things. Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a victor of the Night War.
Yeah, let's get...
Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Ah. Whew. Faster!
All right.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natland
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders. No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we'd need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return safe and sound. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now. No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on some... But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient...
It's impossible.
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's spirit and glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of... We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name. But they were all performed outside of Natlan.
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just, focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen. In other words, the order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record his heroic deeds.
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure some...
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to? Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not be enough. I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that we need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is Xilonen at the Masters of the Nightwind. The one we call Granny Eatstali.
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her Spirit Speaker Stone to find Kachina's ancient name. A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive. I'm sure she'd be able to help.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in her room and doesn't like to be disturbed. I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirit up.
I hate to break it to you, but...
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And...
Well, yeah, at the cost of her Spirit Speaker Stone being split into...
Great going, Mawika. We're already off to a rocky start here. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Xilonen would still want to show respect to the Archon. I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too.
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things. Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal. Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the...
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Xilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having
Seat Lolly knows him too?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, there are... I've never met Auroran, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty...
Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Seat Lolly could be the first one to notice Auroran's disappearance.
Huh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroran and the captain's work?
Yeah! Plus, we kinda owe her one anyway to make up for breaking the spirits.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan. As expected of Molly Poke. Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope Seat Lolly can meet at the stadium in 2 days. Okay, then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in...
Woo! Oh, it's time to meet up with Xilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going. Hey, Xilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and I have, bad news. Seat Lolly did not reply.
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kanichi a response? Guess she really does.
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Nightwind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response. But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her in person...
That's true. Faster! Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just not gonna show up.
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't...
A subject? Well, if you ask me, yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall... The only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with. Unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter! Seriously, if she didn't want to come, she could have... If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants...
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Who's there? Who's talking next to...
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax.
Huh? Xilonen.
Wait, you're Xilonen?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid. Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Did I forget to mention, she's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used...
I'm sorry. So, how old are you actually?
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that... your case seems really... unique. Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were...
It was my idea to invite you here, Xilonen. So...
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, understood. Besides, but of course... It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only to hear you all talking smack about me. Anyway, that's the whole story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
When the Masters of the Night Winds say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward herself. Everything she does and says seems a little forced.
Anyway.
Correct. The situation isn't like anything.
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. Well, that would be a first. And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back if you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name. What do you think?
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at you. Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet, a weary yet free soul, even the most verdant leaf in the forest, will pray for your happiness and safe passage. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night. Huh?
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last...
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is...
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Xilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the...
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the...
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our... The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to...
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes. Well, that sort of makes sense, being the Lord of the entire...
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But never mind. That's not important. It would take too much time to just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep slumber, and we can only communicate with its consciousness while in a trance. In other words, in a dream. But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance.
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local...
Sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track down Auroron.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your investigation.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring... Oh, I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's place to look... He has always lived alone. And I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his phlogiston aphids, which I assume is because their keeper has been gone for quite some time. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons. My guess is they were left by Snezhnayan arms.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him? That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of everyone in Natlan, he must have done something to attract their attention. In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here. I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me. But...
You can count on us!
all right, then let's start by heading...
Ever tried chasing waves before? You wanna try? Well, come on, no time like the present. I'll help you find the closest beach. Carving waves!
All right.
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatu- I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with a Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or perhaps trying to extract... however, I doubt anyone would believe me.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in that land? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated.
Auroron? Well, He was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him. He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place. Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail?
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't here. Huh? How about now?
What do you see? Whoa, Paimon!
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger. When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that? What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other... But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns. But... Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that...
Huh? Was that? See...
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends. Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Wait. The phlogiston... Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be...
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron was indeed being threatened. We've got to find him. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? No. I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying.
Let's ride! There are traces of people staying here, too!
Wait a second. The phlogiston around I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many...
It's about time that little there are signs of a judging from what's left on the scene. There must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron...
Given there are 2 signals leading from here. I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again. Auroron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
And Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response. So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads. She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Maybe... If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her. Carving waves! Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead. Did you find something? So we can't tell where our... That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right?
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth. I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger, and given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for. Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped
Hey, why are you sitting on...
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just collapsed.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night King.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word. In any case, let's take a bit more... Need to be more...
Feeling better yet, traveler?
All right, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have...
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when... Look over there.
Huh? I don't think she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by...
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun. Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher.
Wow.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper.
Are you ready? On my count. Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against!
Not breaking a
Let's
sweat.
go!
Right.
Let's ride!
Let's end this quickly.
Let's shred, Sharky!
Letting brave names echo!
Stay put!
I'll uproot you!
Carving wave! Got this!
Let's end this quickly.
Don't be scared!
To the echoes of the valley!
Check this out! That's the launch!
Let's not wait. This is it.
All right.
You, Blade! You're up!
Can't see? I hear everything!
Letting brave names echo!
Hey, go away! Don't be scared!
You can't run.
Let's ride!
Killjoy. We don't need you. Looks like I roasted dry. You need to hurry up.
Ho!
Bring it!
And Shroud!
That's should've get killed.
Catch it at the flame!
Close this first.
Surf's up! You, Blade! You're up!
All right.
Seem to work.
Carving wave!
Loneliness.
Auroron!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing...
And greetings to you too. Gramps?
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately...
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling...
Wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to...
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just, Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elf. Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scold? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed?
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But you won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next? They didn't.
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain?
Yes.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively—
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your— Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city—
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables?
Your...
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come
recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
Oh.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange—
That's right.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Arch—
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Xilonen is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release—
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report back to the speaker's
I understand. Thank you. And
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Xilonen and get started on forge—
Oh, thank you!
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Come with me, Auroron. We've got to find you a place to stay.
Goodbye, Gramps.
Oh, we're finally done. Alright, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What is it, Trap? What? That captain? Sorry. Paimon... Oh, that Auroron, what is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never... All that stuff about protecting Seat Lally and being forced to help the Fatui, when he's actually been a willing... Yeah, you're... Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just...
All right.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh. What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually...
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny?
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to... If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much... I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable... And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan, in order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind, guess...
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Teyvat, will... Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along?
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But my fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for...
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, and now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Something? Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
See, Lolly? What?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding?
I'm not trying to avoid it.
Oh! And now you're talking back. Well, go on then.
I'm sorry, Granny.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you—
wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Aurora. You're right, Traveler. Hey,